Welcome everybody to the AIP channel where anything is possible. Well, we'll talk about anything and everything your heart's desire. Tonight, we're going to dive into, a little dive into Bell Island. It's in Newfoundland, up in there in Canada, and we're going to take a look at it and talk about a few of the interesting stories, I guess you'd say. There's been, lots of mining done on that on that island, and lots of paranormal and lots of stories. So we're going to dive into this slight, say, just a little dive into, 5 of the stories tonight, and see what y'all think. The first, the Bell Island boom. On a quiet spring morning, a mysterious explosion rocked Bell Island. The blast was so intense it shattered windows, knocked out power, and caused electromagnetic effects across the island. Witnesses reported seeing blue lightning bolts in the sky just before the explosion. Some even described the event as a thunderclap that seemed overwhelming. Some of the theories of it was ball lightning or electromagnetic discharge. Some experts speculate the explosion could have been caused by an unusual natural phenomenon or a geomagnetic storm. There is a conspiracy theory, which is always a conspiracy theory, suggests that the explosion was linked to HAARP and electromagnetic experiments conducted by military organizations. The global Cold War context lends some plausibility to the secretive testing in remote areas. The possible natural causes is the area's rich mining deposits, particularly iron ore, might have interacted with electromagnetic energy, creating an unusual and powerful discharge. Paranormal theories on the situation. Some believe the glowing lights and electromagnetic interference point to a UFO activity. Sighting of strange aerial phenomena were reported around the time of the explosion, and a possible Earth energy hotspot. Bell Island is thought by some paranormal investigators to be a vortex area, where ley lines or Earth energy create unusual events. Despite extensive investigation, no definitive cause was determined, leaving the Bell Island boom shrouded in mystery. The second one, the haunted mines of Bell Island. The Bell Island mines were operational from the late 1800s until 1960s, producing millions of tons of iron ore. The labyrinth of underground shafts extend beneath the ocean floor. Mining was so dangerous and several miners lost their lives in accidents involving cave-ins, explosions, and equipment failures. Visitors to the mine often report hearing voices calling out, thought to be the spirits of the miners who perished. Shadow figures, often dressed in old mining attire, have been spotted wandering the tunnels. Dramatic drops in temperature are frequently reported, even in the warmer months. The mines are considered a site of trauma and tragedy, which paranormal investigators believe can create a residual haunting. The iron ore deposits themselves might amplify paranormal energy, acting as a natural conductor for spirits. The mines are now a popular tourist attraction, with paranormal enthusiasts drawn to their eerie atmosphere. Plus, you get the water right there too. So it's underneath the ocean. You get that more power of the water. Maybe one thing I had to call my friends here on my hoodie. The third one, the Belle Island Phantom, is a ghostly figure seen along the island's shores, particularly near Lance Cove Beach. It is described as a pale, translucent figure, often female, who seems to vanish in the mist. Some stories suggest the phantom is the spirit of a young woman who died tragically in a shipwreck or drowned in the icy waters of Conception Bay. Witness of, Witnesses often describe hearing faint crying or singing before seeing the apparition. Fishermen have reported seeing the figure late at night, only for it to disappear as they approach. Possibly the foggy, windswept shores of Belle Island create an atmosphere setting that could play tricks on the mind, and the phantom may be tied to one of the many shipwrecks near the island where lives were lost in stormy seas. Could be, could be. The spirit of Dobbin's Garden. But what is Dobbin's Garden? Dobbin's Garden is a picturesque area of Belle Island known for its beauty and serenity. However, it is also known for its inexplicable sense of unease that some visitors feel. Some locals believe the garden was a site of rituals or spiritual practices in the distant past. Visitors report sudden mist forming, even on clear days. These mists sometimes seem to take a shape or move in unnatural ways. Many people experience a sensation of being watched or followed. Few have reported seeing shadowy human-like figures in their peripheral vision. Paranormal investigators suggest that Dobbin's Garden could be located on the ley line, a geographic area which the early Earth energy is concentrated. If rituals or ceremonies were performed there, the area might hold residual energy that manifests as paranormal activity. Another ley line thought process. Interesting, interesting. Belle Island has been a hotspot for UFO sightings, with many locals reporting strange lights and aerial phenomena over the years. The sightings are often described as glowing orbs or craft-like shapes hovering silently over the water. Some speculate the mysterious explosion in 1978 was linked to UFO activity, with the lights seen before the event interpreted as an extraterrestrial craft. Bright and erratic lights have been reported as seen as the 2000s. Witnesses describe the lights as moving in patterns inconsistent with aircraft or natural phenomena. Many believe the sightings point to UFOs surveying the area, possibly drawn by the island's unique electromagnetic properties. Geologists propose the lights may be a natural phenomenon caused by the stress of iron ore and quartz deposits beneath the earth. Belle Island is a combination of rich history, unique geography, and unexplained phenomena, making it a focal point for paranormal enthusiasts, whether it is the tragic echoes of the mining era, the unexplained energy of the Belle Island boom, or the sightings of ghostly figures and UFOs. The island's mysteries continue to captivate imaginations. Since several of the sites were, talking about possible ley lines, um, some of y'all might not know what ley lines are, so I wanted to take a step and um, take a little dive into that and show y'all. Ley lines are an intriguing concept, often associated with ancient sites, paranormal activity, and earth energy. First popularized by author Alfred Watkins in his 1921 book, The Old Straight Track. Ley lines are described as straight, invisible alignments that connect significant landmarks such as ancient monuments, megalithic structures, natural formations, and even modern sacred sites. Alfred Watkins noticed alignments of ancient landmarks in Britain like Stonehenge, churches, and hilltops, and proposed that they were part of a prehistoric track system for navigation. Some believe ley lines are more than just geographic coincidences, suggesting that they are conduits of earth energy or spiritual power. This idea has been embraced by practitioners of New Age spirituality. Paranormal researchers suggest that ley lines might amplify or attract supernatural phenomena. Ghost sightings, UFO activity, and unexplained lights are often reported along these supposed lines. Some believe ley lines create intersections known as nodes or vortexes, where the veil between the dimensions is thin, potentially allowing entities or phenomena from the other realms to manifest. Researchers began to plot and significant landmarks on the map. These landmarks often include ancient monuments, such as Stonehenge, the Great Pyramid of Giza, natural landmarks such as mountains, springs, or peculiar rock formations, religious or spiritual sites, churches, cathedrals, or temples, burial mounds, standing stones, or prehistoric earthworks. If three or more landmarks align in a straight line, it is considered a potential ley line. Notable ley maps include the ideas of lines connecting Stonehenge to Avebury in England, Machu Picchu to the Nazca lines in South America, the pyramids of Giza to other ancient Egyptian sites. Today, modern tools such as Google Earth or geographic information systems have made mapping ley lines more accessible, allowing enthusiasts to experiment of overlaying ancient sites across continents. Traditional methods include using physical maps, compasses, and straight edges rulers to identify potential alignments. Of course, they often link places of historic, cultural, and spiritual significance. Some global landmarks, as we were just talking about, is Stonehenge, is a central point for ley line enthusiasts, believed to be connected to several other ancient sites across the UK. The Pyramid of Giza is said to be part of the global network. Machu Picchu is often cited as a node on Southern American ley lines. Chichen Itza, the Mayan ruins are considered a nexus of energy. You have regional connections in Canada, sites like the Viking settlement. Uh, I can't say that word. The Ames Ox Meadows, Nova Scotia's Oak Island. What's Oak Island at? We'll do one on Oak Island soon. I love the show, and hopefully they find something, anything. uh, and Bell Island, of course, what we were just talking about. They are all theorized to sit on ley lines due to their historical and mystical significance. Natural formations such as mountains or bodies of water are often viewed as connecting points, blending geology with ley theories. And again, many believe ley lines are pathways of energy, earth energy. This energy has been harnessed by ancient builders, explained why megalithic sites like Stonehenge or Nazca lines were created along these lines. Ley lines are also associated with healing energy, prompting some to visit nodes for spiritual rejuvenation or meditation. And of course, there's paranormal researchers suggest ley lines amplify residual energy, leading to increased ghost sightings and hauntings in areas where ley lines intersect. Some claim ley line intersections act as portals between dimensions or facilitate time slips where people briefly experience events from the past. Ley lines are frequently tied to UFO sightings, with theories suggesting extraterrestrial craft follow these energy pathways for navigation or power. Some alternative explanations, of course, is one is humans have a natural tendency to find patterns even when none exist. This phenomenon is called pareidolia, may explain why alignments between landmarks seem significant. You also have natural electromagnetic fields and geological features. such as mineral deposits or fault lines, might influence ley line theories. These natural forces could impact human perception and might explain why certain sites feel charged. Skeptics argue that the sheer number of ancient landmarks makes alignment statistically likely. Without a clear definition of what qualifies as a ley line, many alignments could be coincidental. Well, what do y'all think about all this? Make sure y'all bleep bloop in the comments and everything, and let me know what do you think about um, Bell Island. Do you believe the stories that and the potential paranormal or UFOs, ley lines? Do you believe in any of that? Do you believe that we have a natural global energy field grid? Um, that's why a lot of the theories on the Great Pyramid being an energy source is part of that ley line theories of it's what do y'all think of that? Do y'all think that's possible? I think I was talking. Well, by the time this one comes out, it'd be a while. But I was on Troubled Minds, and I was to my mind now, I think it's we anything's possible. Um, Truly, everything's interconnected. The more you look at stuff, the more you deep dive into things, everything's more intertwined and interconnected than we ever would have thought of. And so, I really, I think that's for sure. What we need to look at. So, um, what do y'all think of? Again, like I said, please let me know what you think. It's an interesting subject. I seen it a while back, and I put it in my little um, notes of potential. Let's go back and look at it. Start doing some research on it, and found there's interesting theories on it and everything. I thought hopefully y'all will be interested in it too. Um, you know, we got the Big Bell Island boom. What it could have been. We got haunted mines. You got a phantom running around. You got another spirit there in the garden. And of course, numerous UFO sightings and stuff like that, which we're seeing more and more right now. And um, that's a whole nother subject on its own. Uh, we'll we'll do a deep dive one day soon on it. Throw some ideas out there, see what y'all think. Throw them on the proverbial dartboard of whatever and see. Uh, like I said, hopefully y'all enjoy these stories and this content. Uh, as always, always make sure you like and subscribe. Come back again. Tell a friend. Bring a friend to listen to it at the same time. Whatever you gotta do. We try to put out some good content. Try to put this stuff out, every week. And then we got a live podcast every week, and we got a great bunch of people coming on there and talking, and just a natural flow. We're back and forth and having fun and being silly, and it's just it's a good time. So check out the live feeds if you see them pop up, and plus little other things coming out. UFO hearings and stuff like that come up. I'm gonna do my best to go live on them and see how that goes. Uh, like I said, but back to the subject here. Uh, it's pretty neat. I don't remember ever seeing anything about Bell Island. Oak Island, I've heard lots of things about, of course, with the show and the 200 years of digging out this one place, and they found a bunch of cool, like crazy stuff. Like, why is it there? Different coins, all the way back to, Roman times and stuff like that. So, like, why is all this sitting on that island? I said we're gonna do a dive on Oak Island for sure. We got to do Oak Island. Uh, I I'm gonna, I'm putting it right now in my list as we're talking, so I won't forget because because I will I will I'll forget. It's just like, man, I come back, man, I meant to do. There was something I wanted to talk about and what I do some research on. So um, like I said, well, that's why I got all my little tabs and stuff over here on my notepad. And I got a lot of content potentially coming out, lots of more shorts. Um, like I said, hopefully y'all come back and listen. I'm gonna keep on. Um, Question, y'all, would y'all like to see more, like just not just me talking, but I might put some pictures and more video um in it as we go. Would y'all be interested in that? People would even bleep about that and thing. I can come up with some videos to play while I'm talking and pictures and stuff like that. I've done a little bit of it, so if y'all are interested in that, I can sure do it. If y'all just like this format here, I do this. It's for y'all. Enjoy doing it. I enjoy looking at the research and checking stuff out and seeing what's going on and see what I can find on stuff. So, as always, I appreciate y'all listening and I appreciate y'all coming back over and over again. Like I said, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all get the information out. We're syndicated on the Troubled Minds Radio Network. We got lots of shows on there, lots of other cool shows on there. Um, you can just turn that thing on and play, and you'll get all kinds of great content. So look it up. I know on the YouTube, I'll have the description. I'll have the link in the description to our clothes where you can get merchandise. You can get AIP merchandise. We got to have that. Shirts and hats and caps uh, and cups. We got coffee cup even. So please check that out. Um, as always, and like I said, I appreciate y'all. And as always, y'all keep on keeping on and peace and chicken grease. Y'all be good.